Welcome. Today is February 4th, 2009. It's our 14th edition of From the Middle.
I'm Jan.
And I'm Caitlin.
This week here at WCMS, we are wrapping up sports and preparing for our annual Iowa Test of Basic Skills, aka ITBS test.
I'm sure there are some other interesting things going on, so let's whirl you to the 5th graders, Courtney and Mariah.
Remember your ITBS tests in 5th grade? You do? Well, it's that time of year again. Yep, the 5th graders are getting ready for our first ITBS tests of our middle school life. In what ways are we preparing for the tests, you ask? Well, to start, our teachers are giving us practice tests. They are also getting us used to time tests, proofreading, and different strategies. They also encourage you to get plenty of sleep, eat a good breakfast, and to go over everything you have done in class at home. This goes for all students in WCMS. This has been Mariah on preparing for ITBS. Now here's Courtney reporting on persuasive writing.
Hey, it's Courtney. Do you know what a persuasive writing is? If not, they are when you try to persuade somebody to do something or be on your side of the problem. If you still don't know or get what they are, then come down and ask one of the 5th graders, because that's what we're doing in reading and language. We are using the Oreo format to help us write a 5-paragraph essay. If you're wondering why we are using an Oreo to write our essay, it's because the O stands for opinion, R for reason, E for explanation or example, and then O, and you're going to restate your opinion in a different way. That's the way, in order, we're supposed to write our 5-paragraph essay. Oh, I forgot to tell you that our essays will be sent to the messenger in Fort Dodge, and some will be published in the paper. Cool, huh? Now you're going to go back and listen to the anchors. See ya!
Have you ever written a persuasive writing, Caitlin?
Yeah, a few times. They're actually kind of fun to write.
Hey, Caitlin, did you know that out of the past 122 years, the groundhog saw his shadow 98 times and didn't see his shadow 15 times?
No, I didn't know that. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, let's run to the 6th graders and see what's happening in their wing.
Oh, Clay here, and I'm here to tell you about the 6th grade reading feed that happened January 28th. The reading and language teachers had the reading feed during their class time. It's where students got to bring a book, some snack, and a blanket and pillow to relax, read, and eat for the entire class period. Now here's Courtney with some more 6th grade news.
Hey, Courtney here. In the 6th grade art, we are making perspective posters. A perspective poster is like a 3D picture. You have to use vanishing point and cutoff lines. The poster could be of anything you want. You could write your name on it, draw simple shapes, or anything you want. In order to get a good grade on this project, you have to be a good artist. You must color neatly, and all of your lines must hit vanishing point. Vanishing point is a place where all lines eventually meet. Cutoff lines are what makes the object look 3D. This is all very cool. I can't wait until I finish my poster. Now back to Jan and Caitlin.
I remember art perspective. It was really fun.
Sounds fun. I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, there's always something fun to do in art.
Let's go to the 7th graders with their reports.
Hey, it's Kaylin, and as you probably know, this week is ITBS, Iowa Test of Basic Skills. This is a test that determines at what grade level your knowledge is at. Your scores are compared to other kids across Iowa and even across the nation. Your goal is to increase your score every time you take the test. Some helpful tips for doing this are getting plenty of sleep the night before the test, eating a good nutritious breakfast in the morning, and brushing up on terms and vocabulary words. And when you're unsure of an answer, narrow it down to a 50-50 chance and take your best educated guess. Well, I guess I better let you go now. Good luck. Now here's Colin with current events.
Hi, this is Colin from the Middle. Since the beginning of the school year, the 7th grade has been doing something called current events. This is where we play a game like Jeopardy, only with questions that have to do with things that happen around the world. On Thursday, January 29th, we had current events finals. This is where a team from each classroom faces off for the grand prize of a pizza party. Here we have the winners, Ryan, Kaylee, Adam, and Chandler, who could not be here. Now back to our anchors, Jan and Caitlin.
Were you ever in the current events finals?
No, but I remember that game. It was lots of fun. Didn't you go to the finals?
Yeah, good times. It's really important to know what's going on in the world.
So what's going on with the 8th grade these days?
Hey, this is Allison reporting on 8th grade science. Right now we are studying the atom. We did a matrix over the history of the different models of the atom, and we just had a test over it. Some of the terms we learned were atomic number, protons, neutrons, and electrons. We are now going to study it further and eventually learn about the periodic table. Now to Ariel with some news on history.
Hi, I'm Ariel, and in the 8th grade history classes, we are learning about the War of 1812. This was the first war after the United States declared independence. It was from 1812 to 1815 and during James Madison's presidency. We fought the British and Native Americans. The British even burned down the first White House and other important D.C. buildings. In the end, we signed the Treaty of Ghent, and each side finally stopped fighting. Neither side gained or lost anything. After we studied it, we wrote an essay about whether we thought this war should be included in middle school textbooks. Now back to Jan and Caitlin.
Did you think the War of 1812 should stay in the textbooks?
I think so. Even though it wasn't a commonly known war, it was still important since we finalized our independence.
All you sports fans out there, this is the last week of winter sports here at the middle school.
So go out and support your team. And good luck to all of you taking the ITBS tests.
See you next week
From the middle.